Guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be rating your customs that you have submitted for me to rate. Pretty big deal, isn't it? But anyways, I'm going to be rating your customs. I think this is like a part 6 or something of doing this series. So yeah, let's get on with the video. For our first custom submission, we have a Phantom Chica figure. So yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Phantom Chica figure before. I don't know, I've done so many of these, I don't really remember. But yeah, here it is. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. But you can definitely still see the tie-dye Chica figure under like the green paint and stuff. And I don't really like how the black Sharpie looks and stuff. I mean, the eyes look good and the teeth are actually painted on pretty well. But everything else is kind of a bit like messy, and I don't like how you use Sharpie on it, or like a marker, I don't know like what you use, but yeah, it definitely could be better. Not really anything else much to say. I mean, it looks pretty cool, honestly, in all, but yeah. I guess if I were to give it a rating, I'd give it a 6 out of, or 5 out of 10. This is the same person, by the way, and they also submitted a shattered Monty figure, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I think it looks really good, honestly. I like how he actually, I think he took a chunk out of his snout, at least I think, I don't know. But he did definitely do it on his torso, so that's pretty cool, instead of just painting it on. So yeah, it actually does look like a shattered Monty. I feel like he could have some more detail painted onto him and stuff, and I think that he put on a bit too much black wash and stuff like that, and I don't really like how his claws look. I feel like he could have like sculpted an endo hand or something like that. But other than that, he looks pretty cool. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Our next submission, we have a puppet figure, and honestly, this looks pretty cool. I think he used a Nightmarian figure to make this or whatever, so that's cool. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. The only problem I have is that the white paint is like really messy and stuff. I mean, the buttons look fine, but like the stripes just don't really look good at all. They're super messy and stuff. Honestly, if I were you, I would have put tape or whatever on it to make the lines like perfectly square, linear or whatever. And the face kind of looks weird, but yeah, so it's not the best. I'll give it like a 5.5. Actually, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. For our next submission, we have a Fnaf 1 Bonnie repaint, figure, whatever. Yeah, here it is. Honestly, it looks really good. This is probably the best Fnaf 1 Bonnie figure repaint that I've seen so far. Like, honestly, this looks really good. All the paint, there's like no paint mistakes on it, which is really cool. That's something I messed up on a lot. Like, he even painted like the ears, like super, like he just made the shapes on them really cool. And that's something I struggle with a lot. And his hand, I like how you actually put, I don't know, like, I don't even know what those are, like paws, I guess, on his hands. I don't really know. But yeah, it all looks really cool. And I like how he has like a matte finish. So that's cool, and his eyes look really cool, and I like how he got rid of the upper teeth. So if I were to give this one a rating, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Next submission, we have a upgraded Glamrock Freddy figure. I have never seen one of these, honestly, before, and so yeah, it's really interesting to see one. And this actually looks really good, honestly. It's not really the most difficult custom to make, but they actually did a pretty good job with like all the black wash and like just making him look a bit more withered, I guess, and like messy. So I think he looks pretty good, honestly. And I really like how they did the eyes, and I like how they used Monty's claws. But since it's just kind of a simple custom, I'll just give it like a 6 out of 10. Okay, so for our next submission, we have a Dreadbear repaint. I get a lot of these for some reason, but yeah, here he is. This is definitely one of the best looking ones I've seen so far. It's very crisp, and there's like no paint mistakes on it. So yeah, it looks really cool, honestly. Nothing really too much though. I'm pretty sure it has glow-in-the-dark eyes, so that's pretty cool. I guess I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, so for our next submission, we have a Withered Foxy figure, and honestly, it does not look the best. I like how you cut the torso in half and like put an endo part in there. That's actually pretty hard to do. And I like the head that you gave him, but his head is a bit too oversized, and the paint on him just does not look good. Like, his head's not even painted in like most areas. It's just gray from like the 3D printed filament or whatever. But yeah, I definitely think the paint job could be better and the head could be a bit smaller. But if you fix those things and you put more details onto it, I think it'll actually look a lot better. But for now, I'll give this like a 4 or 4.5 out of 10. Next submission, we have a Freddy figure, which honestly, this doesn't look that good, honestly. I don't know how this person made it. I don't really know what it is, but it does not look that good if I'm being completely honest. And it could definitely use a lot of improving. For one, I don't even know if the person sculpted this or whatever, but the paint job is not really good at all. His eyes kind of look wonky, same with like the mold in general. I don't know, he just looks pretty weird. He kind of looks like he has like Molten Freddy's body shape, so maybe you could turn him into Molten Freddy or something like that. That'd probably work out. But yeah. For our next submission, we have a Funtime Chica figure. So yeah, here it is. Honestly, I do not see a lot of people do a Funtime Chica figure, and this actually looks really cool. You got pretty much all the details right that Funtime Chica has, and it seems that they used a high score toy Chica figure, which is actually really smart to do. I really like how you made the cupcake. The only problem I have with this figure is that the mouth and eyes could be more accurate to how she looks like in the game, and the black lines and like plates that you use to like make it look like she has like the plates that like all the Funtime animatronics have, the lines aren't really kind of like squiggly and stuff. So yeah, those are like my only problems, but other than that, it looks really good. So I'll give it like a 6.5 out of 10. Now this is the same person, and they also have a Scraptrap figure. Now this one actually looks really good. I'm pretty sure they used a Rockstar Foxy figure like I did for my Scraptrap figures, and yeah, it looks like it worked really good for them. I think it looks really cool. Eyes are a bit weird looking too, but other than that, he actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll give him like a 5.5 out of 10. For our next submission, we have two figures again. It's a different person, by the way, and it is a Mimic figure and a Withered Freddy figure. Now, actually, these look really cool. I don't not see a lot of Mimic figures, just because he's probably super hard to make. But yeah, he actually looks really cool, if I'm not gonna lie. I think he used like a Legos to make him and like sculpted over it. He actually looks pretty accurate to how he looks like in the game. His facial expression is a bit off, and his body could, I guess, be a bit more detailed, paint-wise and stuff. But yeah, his facial expression is a bit off, so I'd fix that. So I'll give him like a 6.5 out of 10. For their Withered Freddy figure, this actually looks super accurate. This is probably like the best Withered Freddy figure I've seen, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think I've seen a better one than this. My Withered Freddy figure doesn't look accurate to the game. He's just kind of hard to make. But this one actually looks really accurate. The only thing I'd change is like to give him a better paint job and to probably close his, actually, yeah, his head is perfect, but his body could definitely use some fixing. Like, I feel like his body is just a bit like too fat looking. But because of those reasons, I think I'll give him a 7 out of 10, honestly, or either that or 6.5. So that is it for today's video. I will have a part 2 out. If your custom wasn't in this, don't worry, I'm just gonna make a part 2. It'll probably be out in like 2 to 3 days, just depends. But yeah, that's where your custom will be. If it wasn't in this video, there'll be a part 2 out, so just stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Yeah, you guys have pretty cool customs.